Week 12 in the CFL kicks off from Montreal, where it is a David versus Goliath matchup. The best team in the league, led by that man, Davis Alexander.
Tremendous field position here for deep ball Davis, showing off his exploits in a game against the Edmonton Elks just a couple of weeks ago. But a 50-yard return from the former Redblack, Devontae Dedman, sets up the Alouettes quarterback for success. Well, Davis Alexander, he has been so good for the Montreal Alouettes. You heard Kate Burness before the game saying he has not lost here at home in Week 10 against a great football team, as it was proven against the Toronto Argonauts last week. Not good, great in Edmonton. We saw Davis go to work once again and put on the magic that we've seen so often this year.
Yeah, which one of his super stats do you want to go through?
How many do you have?
Well, there's a whole chart for
that berth to LA 2028, a thrilling overtime win against Mexico. I want to ask you about how your experience. Well, Dequad, I'd like you to chime there on that catch of speaker.
Break up to the bronze medal is just, you got to fight till the end, because you never know how a match will go. And we did fight to the end, and we got out with the bronze as Davis got that first down, and now we're going to the Olympics.
Our boy Paul Lapalisse, looking forward to seeing Team Canada move forward into the Olympics as the Alouettes go back to work. And once again, it is Cole Speaker in the grab after that beautiful over-the-shoulder grab he had for 38 yards as we were chatting with our flag football heroes.
Yeah, Speaker on the outside here. You know, when you give the Montreal Alouettes, this 8-1 team, a little crack of the opening of the door like Ottawa did with the interception going the other way. They could have gone up by 10, even with a field goal there. Didn't, because of that throw and interception by Beauchamp. Now they're knocking on the door.
Alexander pulls, pumps to his right, pressure coming, and gets it away. It is complete. Tyson Philpott. Alexander takes the snap, pulls, throws, touchdown! Tyson Philpott and a trio of them. Just a few short weeks ago here at home, and adds another as the Alouettes tighten things down to end the first quarter.
Big play on defense, gets it done. It's the fake to Travis Tice on the run. That pulls Cormier down inside to try and make sure he keeps contained on the run, and he can't get into a drop to get under Philpott in that throw.
2 turnovers already for the Redblacks. Now can Montreal capitalize? Alexander looks to throw. Nice catch by Cole Speaker, wrapped up at the 10-yard line. Creates 2nd and 8. Pressure coming from the Redblacks. Alexander throws to the front corner of the end zone. And they'll say it's a catch, but just shy of the goal line.
Kasim Ferdinand had to come all the way back. Davis Alexander lays it out there, but he has to come back hard to get there. Davis was trying to make sure that the coverage couldn't get involved on that. That's King Ambers and Chase. And it pulled him back from the goal line to the 1.
Welcome back to Montreal. This is their king. It is Davis Alexander, who's the 2025 Eastern semifinal, 12-0 here at home, and continues to roll along. He always seems to find a way, and of course he's been king over the Ottawa Redblacks as well throughout his early career.
Yeah, 12-0 there.
That was a downpour early in the season. This, perfect conditions. Just check it down to Travis Tice on 2nd and long, and Tice will go and get it with his legs. Needed the 50, and I believe he's got it by just about half a yard.
But you know what jumped off the page for me, and there's a lot of super stats for Davis Alexander. I mean, we could pick him, we talk about his pace and all of those things, but best completion percentage, 71.6 coming into this game, as any Montreal starting quarterback. That brings the conversation to Anthony Calvillo.
Better than Rakeem Cato?
A little bit better than Rakeem, but better than AC?
Yeah, it's wild.
Like,
and leaning on this ground game once in a while when they need to as well. But to your point, Stu, it's like this is a proud history when the Owls have been good. They have had elite quarterback play quality metrics is the most elite of them, and he's got that guy calling the shots upstairs.
Yeah, to the left of your screen. And Anthony Calvillo, we had a great conversation with him and asked him, you know, how is he helping Davis to reach these heights and be on pace for that kind of yard? He said it's all about consistency. That the first moment he came through the doors here in Montreal, he was sitting beside AC the entire time trying to learn from not only him, but the other quarterbacks that were here at that time.
Tice once again pounds it across the 50, inside the 45, and as always, rolls his way forward for extra yardage. I did think it was interesting as well with Anthony Calvillo in our conversation this week, talking about, do you have any pride to having your fingertips on history? And AC said, I just want to win. If we happen to have success and set big stats along the way, with this guy who's got his own bobble, where's AC's bobblehead?
Oh, I'm sure he had one.
They gave it to Davis already, the fastest to ever have a bobblehead, Davis Alexander. Gate and the guys got it covered for you coming up at halftime as we kick things off in week number 12.
Milt's first coaching point, he walks in the room and says, hey, do it like I did it. Okay, guys?
Guys, just sit on the football. Don't do anything.
Do it like I did it.
Never know the strategy that could work for the Alouettes. It's been Alexander throwing for much of this year, and he does again. Travis Tice sees open turf, and he'll take it across the 30. Cutting back against the grain. And having the guts to throw the brakes on and churn for 14.
Travis Tice putting up some numbers for this Alouettes offense as well. I mean, not just rushing the ball, but also through the air. Great cutback here against the flow.
Look at that pocket, too, Suits. I mean, that thing is so much space. Davis Alexander to sort his way through reads. Undefeated here at home, trying to continue that. As he looks to throw and right down the pipe, pulls Speaker on a skinny post, and Speaker hangs on.
KJ Cloyd is playing for Niles Morgan, is going to be underneath in this coverage. He's going on this post, as you mentioned, and the linebacker's going to get in coverage, but he has a guy over the top, so he's in the trail position. But it didn't matter to Davis Alexander. You see the trail underneath with player over the top.
Heart rate rises for the Alouettes leader against a four-man rush now. He goes underneath, and another Davis Alexander in his first half of action here at home.
Yeah, they didn't hit the alarm clock until the second series. It was after the Nate Boschman interception that the offense got rolling. It was that very next drive after the interception we found the end zone. Tyson Philpott doesn't have big numbers as far as yardage go, does have the touchdown, but they got it going, especially in that second quarter.
A little bit of the swagger there from Davis Alexander, as well as we talked with Pierre-Olivier Lestache's left guard about that this week, and now Lestache will block on the opening play of the third quarter for Travis Tice. He's always falling forward. Interesting discussion at halftime with Davis, Milt, and Enoch alongside our Kate Burness about how to handle Travis Tice and his aggressive running style.
How about the down blocks here from Callender and Olivier Lestage? Just seal down blocks so that Tice can make that jump cut to the left. A little help from the fullback in Jacob Mason.
Tice all smiles all the time with the opportunity he's been given in this offense, making the most of it here in 2026. This time Alexander plays off and flips it out to Sneed, and in between coverage. This is the battle as you are trying to defend the high-powered Montreal Alouettes offense.
Yeah, you know, their conversation at halftime was, let's get this thing done. Let's wrap it up in the third quarter. Start with the football. Finish with the major. Get on our way to that 50 burger, as the panel talked about.
Great slow-mo of Alexander finding the laces to rip that one to Snead. It was his first catch of the ball game. Tyson Philpott already has a touchdown in this one. Nearly had two if King Ambers didn't get his fingers on a vertical pass attempt earlier on.
Well, real smart play calling here too, in a combination of AC and Coach Moss on the sideline. It's these kind of play calls too will protect Davis Alexander. I mean, he'll still take his shots. Don't get me wrong, but quick game, run game, chew up the clock. You've got the lead and quickness.
This time they'll bounce him out. He'll go to block as Tyson Philpott gets a tunnel screen, cuts it back inside. You were saying that the Redblacks need an interception. Will they get a chance, or will the Alouettes play keep away? Ball possession, control the clock, pound the rock, throw some screens.
Interception, rip it out and try to create a fumble or turnover somehow. I mean, in order to break the slump and bump the slump, you've got to figure out a way to stack positive plays and grab that momentum back. And right now, Jason Moss's point of view, he's saying, let's just grind it down. They'll forget about that touchdown they just scored, and we'll go put more points on the board. How long does he keep Davis Alexander out there is the next question.
DA looks left, comes back right. Always reliable Tyson Philpott bouncing through two tackle attempts and bumped out by Lucas Cormier, talented Canadian linebacker out of Mount Allison. But Philpott continues to do what Philpott does.
Yeah, when I see him in these angles, you see down low and you see how he runs, especially after he has the ball in his hands. He's taller than his dad, Corey, but he reminds me a little of the same running style. Quickness, his foot speed, outstanding, and such a smooth route runner.
He's down and not committing the pass interference. Ball that was challenged is now a big hit on Alexander as he releases, and Tyler Snead bounces through two, now three tackles. Inside the 25, and Alexander readjusts the shoulder pads.
Yeah, he took a hit there, and this is the concern. And it's not a big enough margin. Little inside stunt, just four-man pressure, but an inside stunt. And that's Sione Tehama. Jason Moss wants to avoid many more of those.
We've seen plenty of Tehama in his CFL career. Out west is now Alexander. Rifles this one into a tight window. Only one spot that he could put it, and he did, to Alexander Hollins. First and goal.
Yeah, big time arm talent here. I mean, we're talking about, you're right. I mean, this is a work the inside and then the timing out. Hollins just coming back and right at the cone.
He would have been at exactly 1,000 yards receiving on the season with that catch, but he gets wiped out. So Alexander will dump it underneath to Travis Tice after the penalty yardage is applied. They'll get a chunk of it back.
So if they convert and do finish with a major here, then I'm pulling both quarterbacks. Both teams. And I know that'll affect the overall pace for Davis Alexander. Like McLeod Bethel Thompson, is he starting to think about warming up?
Sure, he would love to get some reps and signing with the Redblacks as this one settled down. And again, one of those just kind of nuanced little throws with the chemistry of Tyson Philpott and Davis Alexander, right, Suits? You just throw him into the only spot that's going to keep him safe and create a completion.
Yeah, the size of that window was the size of a porthole in a boat. Like it was tiny, and he fit it right through there. And yeah, you're right. I mean, Tyson Philpott turned around, the ball arrived.
Finding a way. This is a deep and talented Alouettes crew. As Alexander pulls, looks to throw, and on cue, extending his CFL lead. Touchdown, Tyson Philpott.
First of all, by the design of the play, Montreal brings in the big team, so they have extra protection. So basically, they go from 5 to 7 up front. Gives Davis Alexander lots of protection. He's going to move the pocket in the launch point. Play action holds the linebackers. Got a couple of...
Change that rule and get both these guys, both the pitch, the catch, and the reception onto the stage in November. And it looks a heck of a lot like a bobblehead that I've seen around here tonight.
That's the look. That's the bobblehead look.
August Tukes?
Oh, yeah, just... there you go.
He knows.
It's on the big screen here, and he's shaking his head. I love it.
Well, they love him, and Davis loves being in Montreal, clearly. And 1.
Wow. Start the season. One of the reasons that scoring has been up so far is that 3 of those 4, Bo is hopefully coming back before the end of the season, injured in Hamilton, but 3 of those 4 playing this year. Bo got Hamilton started.
Like that you see with the Bell Center and the Montreal Canadiens, you know, when legends will come out. It felt like that. And the other was Tyson Philpott after a couple. Already debriefing as respect between the 2 starters who did not finish. Davis Alexander, the victor.
Unfortunately for Ottawa, another night, another loss, but it's also another win for Davis Alexander, who is new on SC with Kenzie Lalonde.
Davis, you think about where the Alouettes were coming into this game. Certainly favorites, but you still got to play the game. You guys are showing game in and game out. You're one of the most consistent teams, which is so hard to come by. So what's allowed you guys to be so consistent?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a standard here. Again, we didn't get out to the right start that we wanted to, going down 7-0, and then we had a quick 2 and out. But we're a tight-knit group, no panic, and we try and keep the standard the standard.
Well, look, it's becoming a historic season. I mean, you guys are undefeated at home. You're chasing Flutie's passing yards record. I mean, there's countless MOP candidate conversations on this team. What is it like to be a member of this team that's having a season to remember?
It's as special as anything I've ever been a part of in life. Just so proud to be a part of this team, a part of this unit, and we feel the city. The city's support has been unbelievable, and it's growing and growing, and you know, we just got to keep stacking and keep going week by week and finding a way to come out with a victory.
Well, not only is it a special year, it's also a special night because it's Davis Alexander bobblehead night. So Davis, I'd like to get your thoughts on your bobblehead.
Honestly, I think this is probably the coolest thing, one of the coolest things that's ever happened in my career. Me and my family, we love bobbleheads. Me and my brother, we used to force our parents to try and take us to bobblehead games. So when I told them this, I ended up flying them out. It was kind of an emotional week for me, honestly. It just made me miss my dad a lot, and I love him to death. And it was just an incredibly special night. I'm so thankful that they were able to come out here, and I love it. I think it's the coolest thing ever.
A little keepsake for them. You got the hat on and the hat on the bobblehead.
Absolutely, yes.
Enjoy the win, Davis.
Merci beaucoup.
You know you've made it when you have a bobblehead.